What is going on, y'all? Psych Perspectives, giofvcks here, and I'm just driving around downtown Ann Arbor, Michigan. And the reason why I'm doing this is to kind of showcase different parts of the state of Michigan and to highlight where wealth and opportunity tends to be concentrated at, and then to also show you where disenfranchisement, lack of resources and opportunities, how capitalism has essentially, along with racism and white supremacy and other oppressive ideologies, beliefs, and systems, have pretty much desecrated the state of Michigan, the United States of America, and the global world. So, as we drive downtown Ann Arbor, it's really important to highlight that the only reason why Ann Arbor is wealthy is because of the University of Michigan. If it wasn't for the actual college, the University of Michigan, which is a public institution, if it wasn't for U of M, the city of Ann Arbor would essentially not be anything. It would just be another city. You know, again, a lot of the wealth that is generated out of the University of Michigan. I mean, this is why they're able to have the amount of money and resources that they have. And you think about the millions and millions and billions and billions of dollars that are generated through the University of Michigan every single month, every single year. I mean, golly. You know, look at this. Go blue. You know, and I had the privilege and honor of attending the University of Michigan, Flint, Michigan, Flint Extension Campus. And keep in mind, those of us that went to the Extension campuses, we didn't get any of the privileges that the students who go to the main campus, the central campus, the University of Michigan Ann Arbor campus. You know, we didn't get any of the benefits, any of the trinkets of coming to the main campus in Ann Arbor at all, outside of the fact that we didn't have to pay nearly as much, but we still ended up going into massive student loan debt, which I have to bring up because it's like, seriously? You go into all of this debt to get a college education, yet you can't even get a job with your education, with your degree, with your certifications. It's literally a freaking joke. Oh yes, and you will see a lot of Black Lives Matter and LGBTQ plus flags and a bunch of performative things. And don't get me wrong, I'm sure people who have these flags and yard signs and signs in their yards or buildings really do hopefully mean it, but none of that really means anything when black people are still being paid low wages, low income, stagnant wages and incomes. You can have all the LGBT flags, but again, people a part of the LGBTQ plus community, as well as the African American Black community, Black American community, Black period community, know all too well of the lack of resources and opportunities. You know, again, you can have all these yard signs in your yard, but who really cares if your actions are not matching your words? And it's just so important that we highlight this. The First Church of Christ Science. Okay. Again, when you look at these houses that we're driving by, you're literally talking about $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, $250,000 homes. Okay? Again, doctors, lawyers, CEOs, professionals, wealthy people are living in these homes. Okay? I have to point that out. And again, you will see the Black Lives Matter and all this stuff going on. But then, like I said, are you hiring black people? Are the black people that you're working with being paid living wages so they can afford to live and take care of their families, pay taxes, so they can, get out of debt, out of destitute? Is any of that happening, or is it just you having a yard sign? I mean, these are real questions. These are real questions. Again, hell to the victors, go blue. But I just wanted to, highlight that, show that a little bit. I might do some more videos where I literally am just going to drive around showing people different parts, because I feel like when we talk about capitalism, white supremacy, racism, gentrification, all of these issues brought out of oppression, you kind of need to have visuals to go with what you're talking about. Because none of this really means anything unless you can actually identify it, relate to it, and actually see it in action. We're on our way out of Ann Arbor, and we're going to head on back. But I'm definitely going to show you all some things in the near future. Stay tuned, because we got time. We got time. If you've seen my previous video, I was recently fired for speaking up. And I will definitely do a more, somewhat detailed video on what I spoke up about. And yeah, so stay tuned. Stay tuned as I apply for jobs again. And again, and they have so many beautiful parks over here. You'd be surprised. There's so many beautiful parks. Because again, when it comes to certain communities, they want to make sure that their communities can get out and have a good quality of life. But then when you get to our communities, stay tuned. There's going to be video footage coming. You will notice the total opposite, complete difference. So stay tuned, y'all. More videos to come. More videos to come.